After pretty much fluffing the balls for like 10 attempts, I decided to really crank that hog 100%, and we stuck the paddle move. So this is the closest that I got, trying to move through this sloper as quickly as possible, because it's not good till you get to there, and even still not great until I can get this right foot up and match. And then we're a little more secure moving up to this next hold, which is a jug. Good feet, feeling good from here, but the key factor is going to be this wide left toe hook right near the end. And I was feeling pretty secure until I grabbed this and realized it was just absolutely shit, and I couldn't hold on, and that's as close as I got. Okay, Coros fitness test today. That was hard, but we did it, completed. This is only my second time running in this Hoka Cielo Road. First time running in it on the track, but I am still quite impressed. Really like the feeling of this shoe. A true 5K, 10K racing flat, despite being a 3 mil drop and having no plate, still rolls off the toe insane and feels very fast. Okay, we just finished the Coros fitness test. It was comprised of a 5-minute warm-up, 25-minute run at a certain pace. It'll be right here. 3 minutes faster, 3 minutes even faster than that, 5-minute cool down. I feel like I estimated my 10K input pace pretty much exactly. It was hard to guess since I haven't raced a 10K before, but I think overall the paces felt healthy, not too extra. I think it was smart for the first time to do this to be a little bit on the conservative end, and I think it'll help to develop a good baseline to compare to later. These metrics are great. It's easy to get too in the weeds with them, but I think it's important to track at least something in order to give yourself some reference point for where you've improved. For the results, my fitness score increased by 0.3 points, and my race predictors stayed pretty much similar. I think my 5K increased the most significantly, my 10K a little bit, and less when we got to the half marathon and full marathon. I still think the full marathon estimation is probably a little bit generous for me, considering I've never run a full marathon on the road, but who knows? I could surprise myself. It's generally been pretty reassuring to understand that the data I've been gathering from any of my exercise has been somewhat accurate. Because the fitness score and my race predictor didn't change very significantly, it means that the data I've been able to input has been used to create a rather accurate representation of where my fitness is at. So I don't think it's necessary to track everything, but I think it is helpful if you're trying to get serious about these things to track something in order to give yourself some point of reference. I really enjoyed this and I hope to be doing it a little bit more, especially track work, 200s, 400s. So look for that in the upcoming weeks here as it starts to get a little warmer. We got absolutely blessed today with this weather and a little bit of blue sky, but I will say it's still a little nippy, and I think it was like -10 this morning. So good shit, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'm having a great time running, and it's kind of beautiful out here. But I'm missing something crucial. But really, it's kind of an easy fix. It's just that I just have my hands in too many buckets. The real solution here is just to have a plan, and let me tell you, I made one. I made one at the start of the year. It looked intense. It looked possible maybe if I was a full-time athlete, which I am unfortunately not. I may have tried it for 1 week, realized that it was way too much to handle, and then just started sporadically training whenever I wanted, however I wanted, doing whatever I wanted. I think deep down that's the way I kind of want to do it. However, there are specific things that I need to train and improve for, and so for that, I need some element of consistency, because if I can have it here, then maybe I can have it elsewhere in my life. I don't know about you, but consistency when it comes to training is rather difficult for me. So even though a plan might not be necessary to have fun, and in fact, my preferred method is just going out there to do whatever the fuck you want, I need to keep myself publicly accountable in order to actually complete the events I had planned to complete. The goal with this is just essentially to train for a half marathon coming up, a trail ultra marathon in the summer, and then next fall, a road marathon. Now, I wouldn't say a plan is essential to do these things, but I think to perform the way that I would like to, gotta do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna just stop, and my Strava graph is gonna look the same, okay? It's not about the graph, but it's about what the graph represents, you know? Mine looks like the fucking X Games slopestyle course, all right? I'd rather it just look like a shelf. Let me get there, all of us together. So I took the plan that looked like this, and I changed it. And I switched it up, and I made it a little less specific and a little more flexible while keeping everything in there. I'll try to follow it. I'll follow it next week, at least. Who knows? 2 videos down the road, we might be in the same fucking boat. And even if we are, just know that that's okay. It's really easy to get down in the dumps, especially if you set out an expectation for yourself and don't meet it. But it doesn't matter. That's fine. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be excited to the things you want to do, and I want you to be able to plan for them if you want. I also want you to be able to pick up your shoes and go and do whatever you want on whatever day you want. And I think that's ultimately the goal here. However, let's fucking party.
Forgive me, Lord. Fuck that. I remember pulling skins, wearing Melvin Mars, hitting lit. Why you keep